Hey guys, it's day 2 of being in Polar Chefs. So this is a really cool cook group that I found out about. I thought I'd make this series so you guys can pretty much figure out whether it's worth it to join these cook groups. So just right away, just going off of day 2, what happened. So on day 2, they had this cup and I was actually able to buy 7 of them, which is pretty cool. But I didn't get in the best colorway. The Cosmic Pink looked like the best Stanley colorway. But I got the Target Red, but I'm really happy because the Target Red is now out of stock. I have 7 for pickup, so I'll let you guys know how that went. So I bought 7 of these for 45 bucks. And the thing that I don't like right now with this one is that the eBay solds are pretty much non-existent. Maybe they'll have this item on Amazon. I'm not too sure, but you know, really none have sold with the Target Red yet. But, you know, this is a really good colorway for Stanley Cup. I think it could do pretty well. I'm just not too sure yet, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. And I also did it for pickup at Target, so it doesn't work out if I don't see some sales coming in from eBay. I can just not go and pick it up, right? And then this Cosmic Pink did super well. I'll put some screenshots on screen like right now, right? You guys can see, or right there, right? You guys can see the different eBay sold comps of the Cosmic Pink and the really the red one. The Target Red doesn't have too many sold comps on eBay right now. I think those could possibly do well, so I spent money on that, and if it works out, I'll go pick it up. If it doesn't, you know, no harm, no foul. And then the other thing that I did on day 2 in Polar Chefs was I went to basically, I don't know if I'm allowed to like necessarily show what's happening inside of Polar Chefs, so I'm just showing you guys basically generally what I did. So I went to Target website. I got alerted. I went to Target website. I bought these cups right before they sold out. They pinged me too. It was like 4 o'clock in the morning. I just happened to like, I don't know about you guys, but like if I can't sleep, I'm just like, okay, we're just gonna work on the computer until we fall asleep, right? So I just happened to get pinged at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I bought some of these and that was pretty cool. And then the next thing that I did was they have a monitor in Polar Chefs. I talked about this in the previous video, where basically you can buy shoes that just loaded onto Nike.com. So I found some more of like a brick flip type of shoe. It was an Air Jordan 1 low, and I really just bought it from Nike.com, and I used a cashback extension called Top Cashback. What this allowed me to do was get cash back on my order. So let's say I spent $100 on a shoe. I got $7 back per shoe in the form of cashback through using Top Cashback. So that really helped me out, get my buy costs down. I got those Air Jordan 1 lows for really below retail, even though I have to pay tax because I'm going to be getting the cash back. And I also used gift cards. Yeah, and if you guys are wondering, like, he's been talking for a while now, what is Polar Chefs? This is Polar Chefs. Like, I'm not telling you guys to buy Polar Chefs. I'm really just putting these videos out there because I don't want y'all to waste money, right? I want to put out videos where it's just because I would be doing this anyway. Like, why not make a video about it? That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, why not make a video about it? I joined these cook groups to make money, and some of them make me money, and some of them don't. So far with Polar Chefs, I've spent what are we at? I've spent a total of about $3,000 in 2 days, which is pretty wild. And the projected profit on that, depending on the thing is if everything ships, and a lot of people won't tell you this, right? If you watch these videos of people buying shoes and reselling shoes, they don't tell you about when their order gets canceled. They don't tell you about oh, maybe they sold 2 profitably, but they didn't sell the last 3 profitably. Really, on this channel, like, I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible so you guys know what to expect when you're joining various cook groups, really just any of these online groups, right? I thought Polar Chefs would be a really good first one because I have friends that have made a ton of money from it and I've always wanted to join it. So that's why I'm really just reviewing it, and I don't know how long the series is going to go on, but really I'm just going to see how much money I can make off of this $50 a month subscription, and then you guys can come to your own conclusion on whether or not you want to join the group or not join the group, right? Hopefully that's transparent. I really try to be transparent on here to like let you guys know, like, I'm not trying to sell you into a cook group. Like, I'm just documenting what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys understand that. I found this thing in Polar Chefs Plus, and I'll put that on screen too. It said that I could become a Polar Chefs Plus member. by just having a Polar Chef's subscription. Like I joined the Discord, and then it said I could get Polar Plus. That it's like a separate Discord for pretty much free. So I joined that, and then in there they had all sorts of different ways to make money. There's one that I really want to do, and basically it's like a bank sign up bonus, and I'll explain what that is specifically. So what it is basically banks, they want you to put money into their bank. That's part of how banks make money, is they basically lend out your money to other people, right? So if you have money in the bank itself is making money off of that. So banks really want you to create a bank account at their bank. So what they do to incentivize that is they'll have like these little deals. I did it before with Capital One checking account, and basically all I did was I went to Capital One, I opened up a bank account. I don't think you can still do this anymore, but it's the same concept. So you can do this with other banks, depending on their sign-up bonus. So I went to Capital One, I opened up a bank account, I deposited 2 transfers of $250, and then they gave me $350. So I basically made $350 for doing nothing, because it was a bank sign-up offer, right? If you guys are familiar with that, you'll be like, Cody, I've heard this before, but some people aren't. And like, I did it for me, and then I helped my family members did it, and I made over $1,000 just doing that. So I found another one inside of Polar Chefs Plus that I'm going to do with Fifth Third's Bank, and they have like a guide on how to do it, and that one should make me $350. But the thing is, I'm not just going to do it for myself. I'm going to, show some of my family members how to do it, and then they're going to make money off of it too. And I got to be like, oh, I want to cut, but I'm not going to do that. I just want to, I just want my family to win. So I'll just help them do that, because it's pretty much free money. So I'm going to try to do that, and I'll give you guys an update on how that goes. But I didn't even know about that opportunity until I was inside of the cook group. So it's like some of this stuff, it's like, man, like, you don't know what you're missing out on if you don't have the information. And that's why I'm like such a big proponent of joining these making money online groups. Because if you join and then you make more money than the group, then you should just join more groups. And that's exactly what I do. I literally just join cook groups and then make more money from that group and then join even more cook groups. That's pretty much what I like. Some people like to say, oh, these groups are all the same, this and that. They're really not. Like, there's some groups that are way different than others. A lot of them have similarities, right? But they're not all the same.